This is for Steel Fitness Premier, also for Blue Hawk Yoga. I'm going to be posting a class on YouTube then, afterwards. We're just going to have a nice fun flow today, warm the bodies up, and again, have fun with it, do what you can. If you can't do anything, you don't have to. If you want to do everything, do everything. So we're going to start at the front of the mat, bring your feet together. Just relax your shoulders back and away and open through the chest. Start breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your nose. Just feel your feet grounded down, shoulders reaching back. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Palms touch if you want them to. Exhale, cactus the arms wide, open through the chest, drive the pelvis forward. Bring the hands out in front of you, round through the spine. Bend the knees, draw the arms back, chest forward. Press the hands in front of the heart, straighten the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Clasp the hands, push the palms towards the ceiling. You're going to pull the shoulders behind the head. You're going to lean to the left, kick your hips to the right, bend into the left knee. Bend your elbow, take the right elbow behind your head. Push the head into the elbow to lift the chest. Inhale, rise up, push the palms nice and high. Pull the shoulders back, lean to the right, kick your hips to the left, bend the right knee. Left elbow behind your head. Push the head into the left elbow, opening the chest. Driving the right elbow towards the floor. Inhale, rise back up, push the palms nice and high. Cactus the arms wide open through the chest. Then you're going to take the right arm underneath the left. You can either pull it across your body or eagle the arms. Palms touch. If you have the palms together, drop the hands to the left. Open the outer left shoulder. Inhale, back to center, reach up and back. Cactus the arms wide open through the chest again. Take the left arm underneath the right as you come forward. Okay, just pull it across your chest or eagle the arms. Then drop the hands to the right. Inhale, back to center. Reach your arms back. Cactus the arms wide. Then release the hands behind the back. Clasp them. Open the chest. Palms together. Shoulder blades pulling together. Hinge from the hips and fold forward. Looking between the knees if you can. Relaxing into the hamstrings. Inhale, lift and lengthen to your neutral spine. Release the hands to the floor and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step back, tabletop position. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Ground in the first knuckle and thumb. Externally rotate the arm, the eye, the elbow forward. Now we're just going to do a couple circles around to the right. Then we're going to go round to the left, just warming up the wrists. Come back to center, drop the stomach, lift the gaze, lift the chest, cow pose. Exhale, round through the spine into cat, pushing the mat away. Keep the arms straight as you drop the chest towards the floor, pinch the shoulder blades onto the back. Round back into cat. Inhale, open up, cow pose. Look over the left shoulder, swing your hips to the right. Back through center, look over the right shoulder, swing your hips to the left. Back to center, round into cat. Keep the roundness of the spine, curl your toes under. Lift the knees an inch off the floor. Pushing really hard. Make sure your wrist, elbow, shoulders in line. Feel the core tucking up. Drive the heels back. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pedal the legs, sway the hips. Get movement in your first down dog. You can bounce the chest towards the knees. Gently become still. Inhale, roll out top of a plank. Pushing the mat away, rounding through the upper back. If you need to, you can drop to your knees, lower, chaturanga. Push back up, plank, round through the spine. Knees drop the hips towards the heels, forearms drop. Use the chest to lift the elbows, upward facing dog. Roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg goes high, bend the knees, stack the hips. Try to square that right shoulder towards the floor. Maybe come light on the left fingertips. Maybe lift the left arm up off the floor, finding the balance. Wherever the left arm wants to go. You can always set the left hand down, or we're going to step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Now the left hand to the middle of the mat. Left knee drops, the right arm lifts. Right hand comes down, straighten the left leg, straighten the right leg, and fold to the inside of the right leg. Bend into the right knee, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, active squat. Knees in line with the butt. We're going to hold the first one. Make sure everybody's doing it right. That's the best part. That looks good. Jeremy can go down a little bit, I think. Alice can always go down a little bit. Just really feel the quads engage. Inhale, come up a little bit, then sink right back down. Inhale up and back down. Inhale, hands in front of your heart. Bring the hands up overhead. Hands in front of the heart, come back down. Bring the hands down. Step the left leg back. Drop the right knee out, drop the left knee down. Option 1 is here. Option 2, right hand, right knee, open the chest. Option 3 is to bend the left knee, grab the left foot with the right hand, kick the foot in the hand, open the chest first, then pull the heel in towards the glutes. Maybe drop to the left forearm and open the chest for twisted lizard. Any option is a good option. Exhale, release that. Grow the left toes under as you bring your hands down. Engage the left leg. Step back, plank. Lean forward, elbows pinching in, chaturanga. If you want, when you come back up, plank to fingertips. Again, it's an option. Knees drop, palms drop, hips drop towards the heels. Use your chest to lift the elbows up, dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg goes high, bend the knees, stack the hips. Maybe come up light onto the right fingertips. Really ground that right heel behind you. Maybe lift the right arm off the floor, wherever it feels comfortable. Now we all step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Right hand to the middle of the mat. Right knee drops as the left arm lifts. As the left hand comes down, straighten the right leg, straighten the left leg. Fold to the inside of that left leg. Bend into the left knee, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Rise back into your active squat. Okay, use the quads, use the arms forward, chest lifting. Hands in front of your heart as you rise up. Bring the hands up overhead. Hands in front of the heart, come back down. Hands down, right leg back. Drop to the right knee. Flex the left foot, drop the left knee out. Any option you want to, taking the knee out, just staying here. Maybe you bend the right foot, grab the right foot with the left hand, kick it in to open. Exhale and close it off. You can always drop to the forearm and open through the chest. And exhale, release that. Hands come down, curl the right toes under, step back, plank. Lean forward, lower, chaturanga. If you want, plank the fingertips. Knees drop, palms drop. Come into your half child's as you snake your way through up dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the right knee into your chest. Hop as many times as you need to get the right foot forward. Float the right foot forward or handstand the right foot forward. So whatever foot's on the ground is going forward. We all end up in a low lunge. Pull the pelvis forward now, lift the chest. Straighten the right leg. Pull the inner thighs in and fold. Bend back into the right knee, sweep the hands up, crescent pose. Cactus the arms wide, open through the chest. Draw the hands out in front of you, round through the spine, straighten the right leg. Bend back into the right knee, drop the left knee down as you open the chest, arms wide. Straighten both legs and round forward. Bring your hands back up, crescent pose. Bring the hands down, right leg high. Bend the left knee, hoppity hop, or just gently float the left foot to the front of the mat. Coming into our low lunge. Pull the pelvis forward now, lift the chest. Straighten the left leg, pull the inner thighs in and fold. Bend back into the left knee, sweep the hands up, crescent pose. Cactus the arms wide, open through the chest. Draw the hands out in front of you as you straighten the left leg, round through the spine. Bend the left knee, drop the right knee to the floor. Reach the arms wide and back. Straighten the left leg, straighten the right leg, round forward. Rise up, crescent pose. Bring the hands down, left leg high. Bend the right knee. Hop or float the right foot forward. This time right into crescent pose. Cactus the arms wide, open through the chest. Straighten the right leg, round forward. Bend the right knee, drop the left knee to the floor, open up. Straighten both legs and round. Back up in crescent pose. Hands down, right leg high. Bend the left knee, hop or float the left foot forward. Into crescent pose. Cactus the arms wide, open through the chest. Straighten the left leg and round forward. Bend the left knee, drop the right knee down, open up. Straighten both legs and round. Back into crescent pose. Hands down. Left leg high. Bend the right knee, hop or float the right foot forward. Rising up, crescent pose. Left hand to the floor, right arm high and twist. Spin to the blade sides of your feet. That's the pinky sides. Drop the left hip towards the floor, reach the right arm behind you. Lift the hips, bring the toes towards the front of the room, straighten the right leg and fold. Bend into the right knee, pivot on the back foot 90 degrees, warrior two. Heel to back arch alignment, it's up to you. Looking over the front middle finger. Flip the right palm, reverse your warrior. Straighten the right leg, reach farther behind you. Hinge from the right hip, kick that left hip behind you. Triangle pose. Try to keep the shoulders stacked, the right hip tucked. Allow yourself to slide into the pose. Bend the right knee, bring the hands down. Right leg high. Bend the left knee, hop or float, crescent pose. Right hand to the floor, left arm high and twist. Spin to the blade sides of your feet, the pinky sides. Drop the right hip towards the floor, reach the left hand behind you. Then as you lift the hips, you spin the toes towards the front of the room, straighten the left leg, and fold. Bend the right knee, cartwheel the hands open, back foot 90 degrees. Warrior two. Shoulders and pelvis should be facing the right if you can. Flip the left palm, right hand reaches behind you as the left arm comes up, up, then back. Straighten the left leg, reach farther back. Hinge from the left hip, kick that right hip behind you, triangle pose. It's allowing yourself to slide deeper and deeper down. Using the breath to relax. Bend the left knee, bring the hands down, plank. Lean forward, lower, chaturanga. Plank the fingertips if you want it. Knees drop, palms drop, half child's. Snake your way through, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg goes high, bend the knee, stack the hips. Right knee, right tricep as you roll forward. Spin to the inside of the left foot. Maybe you lift the left arm. Engage the side body. Again, it's all optional. Extend the right leg to the left. You can drop the right foot to the floor if you need to, or keep it lifting. Use the inner thigh. Bend the left knee, drop the butt towards the heel, left arm towards the front of the rim. Hips high as you come forward. Maybe you take the right ankle just above left knee. Drop the butt towards the heel, push the mat away. As fluently as you can, right knee behind right wrist, swing the foot to the left. Pigeon pose. Maybe your right leg is 90 degrees, maybe it's 10 towards your butt, it doesn't matter. Inhale, the fingertips lift the chest. Exhale and release forward. Feel yourself relaxing forward and down. Inhale, rise up. You can come to blocks under your hands, you can come to fingertips or flat hands. Curl the left toes under, engage the left leg. Now we're gonna bring our right leg 90 degrees. Flex the right foot. All I'm gonna do is straighten my right leg and fold over it. So I'm gonna push, straighten, and fold for this twisted hamstring stretch. Hamstring, outer hip. Just reaching forward with the fingertips, driving the right foot flat to the floor. Then back into the right knee, come back into your pigeon, keeping the back leg lifted. One more time, straighten the right leg, pull the inner thighs in, fold backwards. Then back into the right knee, set the right leg down. Bring the left knee in line with the right heel. So my knee is in line with my left knee is in line with my left heel. My right knee and right heel are in line. Take the right hand behind you. Left hand, right quad, twist. Look over the right shoulder. Come back through center. Left hand behind you, right hand grabs whatever it can. Maybe it grabs that left heel, or maybe it just grabs the left hip and twists. Look over the left shoulder. Come back to center. Right leg is 90 degrees. Left ankle bone goes on top of right knee. So maybe this is your double pigeon. Maybe this is your double pigeon. We're working on the outer left hip, trying to stack on top. Inhale. Exhale, you can stay here, you can lean, or you can fold all the way down. I know so many people enjoy this. I can see Sherry's face look fantastic because she's enjoying it so much. I know Nikki loves this pose also. On the other hand, Allison's just like, oh, I don't feel it anywhere. Inhale, rise up. Hopefully without your hands, if you need your hands, you can use your hands. We're gonna take the left leg back and around into pigeon pose. So I'm swinging my hip up and around, swinging and back into pigeon. From here, we're gonna take our right elbow as close to the outside of the right foot as you can. So if you're in the middle of the mat, pressing your hands in prayer, that's perfectly fine. Or right elbow to the outside of the right foot, hands together. Pulling the left shoulder onto your back, lifting the chest. Don't scrouch down, push and lift. Inhale back to center. Curl the left toes under, gauge the left leg, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes high, bend the knee, stack the hips. Left knee, left tricep as you roll forward. Spin to the inside of the right foot. Maybe you lift the right arm, maybe it stays on the mat. Maybe extend the left leg to the right, pushing the mat away with the left hand. Bend the right knee, drop the butt towards the heel, reach the right arm towards the front of the room. Hips high as you come forward. Take the left ankle just above right knee. Drop the butt towards the heel, arm comes forward. As smoothly as you can, left knee behind left wrist, swing the foot to the right. Pigeon pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale and release. Inhale, rise up to your hands, blocks or fingertips. Engage the right leg, flex the left foot. All I'm going to do is straighten my left leg, pull the inner thighs in towards each other and fold. Pushing the mat away with my hands, fingertips. Bend back into the left knee. Drop the left knee down into pigeon pose. Straighten one more time. Pull the inner thighs in and fold. Gently set that down. Set the left hip down. Bring the right knee in line with the left heel. Take the left hand behind you. Right hand, left quad. Twist. Come back through center, right hand behind you, left hand grabs whatever it can and twist. Back through center. Right ankle bone on top of left knee, or as close as you can get this. Feel it on the outer right hip. Inhale. And just release and fold. Hopefully everybody's enjoying this as much as I am. Inhale, rise up. Swing the right leg around with or without your hands back into pigeon. Maybe take the left elbow, the outside left foot, or as close as you can. Again, it's about your comfort in these poses. When you have the hands together, push and lift the chest. You can look up, you can look down, you can look to your right. Looking to the left is pretty hard, so I wouldn't suggest that. Come back to center. Curl the right toes under. Just step back, downward facing dog. So we're going to pivot to the right foot 45 degrees. Drop our left hip down. Maybe you lift the left foot off the floor. If you're feeling good here, you want more of a side body twist. Lift the right hand towards the left obliques. That's what I was looking for. Push the left hand down. Drop the left hip lower. Back to downward facing dog. Left foot pivots 45 degrees. Bend the right knee, drop the right hip down. Again, you can leave that right foot on the floor and lift. Left hand reaches across. Pushing. Dropping the right hip lower. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Look forward, bend the right knee, hoppity hop. Float or handstand the right foot to the front of the mat. Rise into your crescent pose. If you have a handstand, just stay as long as you can. Straighten the right leg and fold, toes towards the ceiling. As you rise up, right hand behind you, left arm in front of you, open twist. Legs stay the same as in crescent pose. Look forward, draw the left knee into your chest, left hand reaches behind you, right hand outside of left knee, twist. You can stay here, or right hand grabs the blade side of the left foot and extends. Either leave go of the foot or the knee, swing it out and around, open the hips. Reach both arms towards the front of the room if you can into a full moon variation. If not, fingertips down, doesn't really matter. Bend the right knee, land, warrior two. Clasp the hands behind your back. Pull them down. Open the chest. Straighten the right leg. Tilt the hips backwards like you're coming into a reverse triangle. Reach the hands towards the front of the room. Now we hinge from the hips and come forward into triangle pose with the hands clasped. Now pull the hands away from the glutes as far as you can. Feel the shoulders opening here. Keep the hands away, bend into the right knee, look over the right foot, come into your full moon variation, dipping the right shoulder towards the floor. Again, modify if you need to. Bend the right knee, swing the left leg around. One-legged chair pose, keeping the hands clasped behind you. Knees in line with each other. Woo. Now take the left ankle just above right knee. Leave go of the clasp anytime you want to, or just keep it there. Now we're going to hinge from the hips, straighten the right leg and fold. If you can. If you need to, drop the hands to the floor for the balance. It's probably the toughest part of the sequence. As you rise up, step the left foot to the back in a crescent pose. Drawing the hands down, chest forward. Release the clasp, cartwheel, hands up and down, right leg high. Bend the left knee. Hoppity hopper, float the left foot forward in a crescent pose. Straighten the left leg, toes towards the ceiling and fold. Then back into the left knee, left hand behind you. Right arm in front of you, open twist. Reaching the left arm as back as far as you can. Take the right knee into your chest. Right hand behind you, left hand to the outside of the right knee. Stay here or grab the blade side of the right foot with the left hand and extend. Finding the balance. Leave go of the right leg, swing the hips out and around, come into your full moon variation. If you want to go into half moon, go into half moon. Again, it's up to you. Bend the left knee, warrior two as you land. Clasp the hands behind your back. Pull them down, open the chest. Straighten the left leg. Tilt backwards, reaching the hands towards the front of the room. Hinge from the left hip, kick the right hip behind you. Triangle pose, pulling the hands away from the hips. Dipping the left shoulder towards the floor. Bend into the left knee, look over the left foot. Into bound full moon here. Pulling the hands away. Right leg sweeps out and around. Bend the left knee, one-legged chair pose. Again, it's all about the balance. Right ankle just above left knee. Yeah, the option is to stay here, or you can hinge from the hips. Bring the hands up and over and fold. As you rise up, step the right foot back. Pull the hands towards the floor behind you. Release, swing the arms up and around. Plank. Lean forward, lower, chaturanga. Plank. Knees drop, half child's. Sneak your way through your arms, up dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale the heels high, bend the knees wide, take the big toes together, drop the hips back. your version of child's pose, so let it all go. Whenever you're ready, downward facing dog. I'm going to do two of my favorite flows that I've made up. Is no warrior egg, and then right into the ladder flow without the ladder part. We don't have half hour, 40 minutes to do the whole ladder flow. So downward facing dog. So I'm going to get to the front of the mat as we have been. So inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the right knee. Hoppity hop or float into crescent pose at the front. Open up, warrior two. Straighten the right leg, left foot at a 45, skandasana. Again, your skandasana might be here, or you can be all the way down. Hands up, hands reaching behind. It doesn't matter. It's all about your body type. Pivot to the back of the mat into crescent pose. Open up, warrior two. Straighten the left leg, right foot at a 45, skandasana. Pivot to the front of the room, crescent pose. Hands down, right leg high. Bend the left knee, look forward, hopper, float into your crescent pose. Open up, warrior two. Straighten the left leg, right foot at a 45, skandasana. Crescent pose at the back of the mat. Open up, warrior two. Straighten the right leg, left foot at a 45, skandasana. Sweep it back to the front, crescent pose. One more time through that. Left leg high. Bend the right knee, hopper, float into your crescent. Again, if you can hold your handstand, hold your handstand. Open up, warrior two. Straighten the right leg, left foot at a 45, skandasana. Crescent pose at the back of the mat. Open up, warrior two. Straighten the left leg, right foot at a 45. Sweep it to the front. Hands down, right leg high. Bend the left knee into your chest, hopper, float into crescent. Warrior two, open up. Skandasana, straightening the left leg. Crescent pose at the back of the mat. Just pivoting around. Warrior two. Straighten the right leg, skandasana. Sweep it to the front. Hands down, left leg high. Bend the right knee, hopper, float. Crescent pose. Open up, warrior two. Starting out the same way. We're going to get some changes after this. Straighten the right leg, left foot at 45, skandasana. Here's where the change begins. Sweep everything to the front of the mat. Right hand behind you, left arm up and back as the left knee drops. Revolve, reverse, crescent moon. Keep the left toes curled under. Reach the left arm back. Open up. Reverse your warrior as you rise up. Right forearm just above right knee. Left arm up and over. Reverse and straighten the right leg. Hinge from the right hip, kick the left hip behind you, triangle pose. Look forward, bend the right knee, half or full moon. I like full moon because it's hard to stack the shoulders and everything if your arms aren't long enough to touch the floor. Maybe you're on a block. Square the left hip towards the floor. Right hand sweeps behind you as the left arm comes up and back. Revolve, reverse, crescent pose. Left elbow sweeps the outside of the right knee. Bring the palms together, push and lift the chest. You have an option to stay here or look forward, lean. Maybe you lift off. Counterbalance forward to lift the left leg. As the left toes land back down, right hand behind you, left arm in front of you, open twist. Open up, warrior two. Either right hand to the inside of the right foot, left arm high, or right arm underneath right knee, left hand behind your back. Tuck the hip, pull the left shoulder back. Bound warrior. Exhale, release that, hands down, right leg high. Bend the left knee, hop or float, crescent pose. Open up, warrior two. Again, if you're holding a handstand, just come down wherever we are. Straighten the left leg, right foot at a 45. Skandasana. Sweep it forward. Left hand behind you, right arm up and back as the right knee drops. Left hand either to reach to the right hamstring or wherever it feels comfortable. Keep the right toes curled under. Come up, reverse your warrior. Left forearm just above left knee, right arm up and over. Tuck the left glute underneath. Reverse and straighten the left leg. Hinge from the left hip, kick that right hip behind you, triangle pose. Look forward, bend the left knee, reach the left fingertips forward, half, or full moon. Finding the balance in the left foot. Square the right hip towards the floor, left hand behind you, right arm up and back. Revolve, reverse, crescent. If you have a good back bend, this looks a lot better than this. Right elbow outside of left knee, hands together. Pull the shoulders and lift the chest. Stay here, look forward, maybe lean, maybe lift off. Woo. As the right toes land, left hand behind you, right arm in front of you, open twist. Open up, warrior two. Either left hand to the inside left foot, right arm high or on a block, or left arm underneath left knee, right hand behind your back. Hands down, left leg high. Go through that one more time just for fun. Bend the right knee, hop or float the right foot forward, crescent pose. Think of the movements between the poses just as important as the poses themselves. As you open up, warrior two. Skandasana, straightening the right leg, left foot at a 45. Especially with this move, just sweep everything to the front. Revolve, reverse, crescent moon as the left knee drops. Left hand is reaching high. Reverse your warrior as you come up. Right forearm just above right knee, left arm up and over. Reverse and straighten the right leg. Hinge from the right hip, kick the left hip behind you, triangle pose. Look forward, bend the right knee. Reach the right fingertips out. Half or full moon. Square the left hip towards the floor, right arm behind you, left arm up and back. Revolve, reverse crescent. Left elbow outside of right knee, hands together. Pull the right shoulder back. Look forward, lean, maybe lift off. As the left toes land, right hand behind you, left arm in front of you. Warrior two. Right hand to the floor, left arm higher, go right into bound warrior. You have an option here. If you want, step the left foot next to right. Maybe you come high on the right toes. Maybe you lift and stand up, pulling the shoulders down your back. Maybe you extend the right leg. This is as far as my right leg goes. The fun part here is to bring the right heel back in, hinge from the hips, slowly flex the foot, set it back down. Then step the left foot to the back. Hands down, right leg high. Bend the left knee, hop or float into your crescent pose. Again, this is a good practice for handstand, this little float forward. Open up, warrior two. Straighten the left leg, right foot to the 45, Skandasana. Sweep everything to the front of the mat. Revolve, reverse crescent moon. Right knee drops, right hand reaching up and back. Reverse warrior. Left forearm just above left knee, right arm up and over. Extended side angle. Reverse and straighten the left leg. Triangle pose as you come forward. Kicking that right hip back. Look forward, bend the left knee, half, full moon. Woo. Square the right hip down, left hand behind you, right arm up and back. Right elbow strips the outside of the left leg, hands together. Maybe look forward, maybe lean, maybe lift off. The more you lean forward, the easier it is to lift the right leg. As the right toes land, open twist. Warrior two. Either right hand, left hand to the floor, right arm high, or go into your bound warrior. Again, if you want, step the right foot next to the left leg at the top of the mat. Come light on the left toes. As you rise up, pull the hands down your back to pull the shoulders back. Maybe extend the left leg. Bring the left heel back in. Hinge from the hips forward. Step the left foot down. Right leg back. Release, hands down, plank. Lean forward, lower, chaturanga, plank, knees drop, half child's. Snake your way through up dog, down dog. Inhale your heels high, look forward, bend your knees, step, float, fly to a long leg seated position. Extending both legs out. If you need to, get a drink, towel off. Bring your fingertips next to your glutes whenever you're ready. Inhale. Exhale out of the stomach completely. Then fold forward. You can lead with the chest, try to keep a flat back. You can round through the spine. It's up to how you're feeling today. I like to tuck my chin to feel the stretch in the back of my neck. Inhale, rise up. Plant the right foot flat to the floor. Take the right hand behind you, left arm goes high. Take the left elbow to the outside of the right leg. So maybe here, or if you can't do that, just wrap around the knee and lift. So here, this is option 1. Option 2, left hand inside the right foot. If you combine, you're more than welcome to. That is not my specialty. But you're like, we haven't done any arm balances. Bring your left hand to the floor, reach your right hand out. All I'm doing is going to tilt and lift. If you want, swing your hips away from your right arm, set it down, swing them back and lift. So to do the forearm, I swing my hips away to set it down and towards it to lift. If not, just stay in the twist. Try not to drop the right hip on the right arm though. If you need to, you can go ahead. We all come back to center, extend the right leg, hinge and fold. Inhale, rise up. Plant the right foot flat, about 6 inches away. Left hand behind you, right arm lifts. Again, option 1, wrapping. 2, elbow to the outside. 3, right hand grabs the inside left foot. 4 is the bind. If you're going for the arm balance, I reach my right hand to the floor, left hand, lift my left hip up, lean and extend, keep my legs how they are. So I'm going to land back into that twist. Or lean, drop the forearm. So I lean away, drop the forearm, lean towards, lift the forearm. And then I twist back in here. So I land right back into the twist. And you might not get that today. It's a lot of practice and finding the counterbalance in your body. Extend the left leg and fold forward. Inhale, as you rise up, bring the left foot to the right inner thigh. Take the right hand behind you, left hand, right quad and twist. Then slide the left hand as far down the right leg as you can. If you can grab the blade side of the foot, that is good. No matter where you are, you're going to push and twist the outside of the right leg and fold. Then we cross our arms and just fold over the right leg. Inhale, rise up, scoop up the left leg. I'm going to have plenty of options here. Option 1 is just opening the hip. Option 2 is throwing the leg over the left shoulder and opening the hip. The non-arm balance option here is I bring my right hand to the blade side of my left foot, extend the left arm across, plant the left hand down, open up into compass pose. Whew, not my favorite. Next option, hands, I lean forward, bring my hands alongside my right knee. So I'm gonna go right from here into the other options. So I push down, I lift my butt, slide my heel in. Then I cross my right ankle over the left. Then I extend out and lean forward. Next option is to straighten both arms, take the right leg back at the pot 2. Then you straighten back up, right leg back through on top, down. Then come back up. So I'll give you a few moments to try those options. Or if you're going right into 8 limb without the lift, I cross my right ankle over top. I plant my hands just in front of my butt. I lean like I'm coming into chaturanga. Then I extend my legs. You can also drop the forearm here and lift the forearm. Again, there's so many options when it comes to arm balances. Give those a try. Again, if you fall, just get back up. It happens to everybody. And whenever you're ready, right foot, left inner thigh. Left hand behind you, right hand, left quad, and twist. Then right hand slides as far down the left leg as you can. Wherever you are, push and twist the outside leg. I'm using my left hand to push me forward. I'm using my right hand to push me out. Cross the arms and fold. Inhale as you come up, scoop up the right leg. And just open the hip, that's option 1. Throw it over your shoulder for option 2. I show you compass on this side, but it's not my friend. So here, all I do is straighten my leg, look under my left shoulder. This left shoulder does not like it, so I will not do it. Or you can take your option of elephant's trunk into 8-limb, into Ekapada 2, back through, left ankle on top, and then come down. There is another way to do 8-limb if you're more flexible. I'll show that quickly on this side. So I clamp, I push my elbow back, I have both my legs, I straighten and clamp, and all I do is tip and lean into it. So my legs are already straight, I'm just tipping into my arms. So again, that's more flexibility, just using your balance, your weight to pull you forward. A few more moments with that. I'm going to extend both legs out in front of you. Roll back. Lift the feet, reach the arms forward, low boat. We're just going to hold this for 20, 19. Make sure your lower back is down. Take your hands. You shouldn't be able to slide underneath. 19, 18, 17. Reach your shoulders higher. 16. Make sure the lower back's down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Take the left knee into your chest. 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Right knee comes in, left leg straightens. 5, 4, 3, 2. Both legs long. 1, 1, 1. And hug the knees in. Just roll around, let that go. Last thing we're going to do is take a bridge or a wheel. So if you're doing bridge, maybe you just plant your feet, roll onto your shoulders, push the pelvis high. You can also clasp the hands underneath you. If you're going for a wheel, feet are hip distance, hands are on the mat next to your head, elbows pulling in. And all you do is you straighten your legs, straighten your arms at the same time, and lift. If you're facing me, maybe smile, maybe sway forward and back. Again, feel the front body opening now. Whenever you come down, tuck the chin to the chest and come out, hug both knees in. Just let that go. Extend the heels to the corners of the mat. Place your hands alongside you. Close your eyes and relax your mind. breath. Left hand over the heart, right hand over the navel. Feel the breath return into your body, the rising and the falling. Now use the momentum of that breath to awaken your body, whatever it might need. Stretch your arms long overhead, point your feet, just let it all fade away. Just hug your knees into your chest and seal this relaxing feeling you have now. Gently come to roll to your right side. Whenever you're ready, come up to a nice, comfortable, seated position. Place your hands gently in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be safe, be healthy, and take care of each other. Namaste.